So basically, this is going to be my first ever unboxing, and this is also going to be my first ever little lower kind of effort episode, like I said in the announcements video earlier. So yeah, let's just get into the actual product. So this little thing is Pro Tools. The little thing is covered by the sticker, but the Mbox 2 mini personal recording studio, also known as an audio interface. So basically what this is so that you can plug in your XLR mics, your line stuff, so like guitars and pianos and stuff like that, into your computer, so that you can record it on your software. And this software specifically takes Pro Tools, but I'm pretty sure it could also take stuff like FL Studio, Reason, Ableton, all kinds of other audio softwares like that. Um, and actually, I found this thing at a Goodwill. So, as if you guys couldn't tell, it was $24.99, and if you guys couldn't tell by the 4 stickers on this box. So yeah, but $24.99 is not a bad deal, since this thing, I assume it's gonna be new, or at least in like new condition, and it's also usually around like 50, 60, up until like $80 online. So what we're getting over here is a not bad deal for a complete setup of an interface. And we're also going to be comparing it to my Focusrite 2i2 first gen, which is also a very, very popular interface. And this is actually, I think it's a bit older. So if you go to the back, so we can go over the box over here. You see you could plug in your headphones, your mic, like I said earlier, and your instruments. And you can also plug in your studio monitors. So we can go to the back, and that's what it looks like. We're going to be unboxing all of this. And like I said, it's a bit older, so yeah, 2008. And I think the software that comes with this is Pro Tools 8. And yeah, I think they already have all kinds of Mbox. I think there's an Mbox 3, but this is a bit older, and I kind of just wanted to unbox it. So yeah, let's just open this thing up, and let's see what's we got in here. So there's the actual audio interface itself. So we take it out of the little baggie over here. We have DigiDesign, and we can go over the knobs over here. There's the line output, I'm pretty sure, and there's the what is this? I think it's supposed to be your audio, so it's the volume of the overall like your computer volume. There's the mix, so I would assume this is for like, I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have to go over this, but this is for the first input, which should be the XLR one, and the second input, which should be the line one, the TRS cable one. So let's see on the back. So yeah, there's the first input, like I said, the XLR, which is your mic, 48 volts. So if you're using an XLR mic without any sort of external power supply, you could just plug it straight in, turn on the 48 volt, and then you're good to go. And then we also have the mic. I'm not entirely sure what these buttons do. I haven't really used any of these kinds of audio interfaces yet, because the only one I use is the 2i2, and I don't think that 2i2 has any of these, so I have to go over the manual right now and see what those have. Pad, again, I'm not entirely sure. And this is line input 2, so this is the second input. And of course, you can either, on the first input, you could either choose the microphone jack or the another line input. So you could either have 2 line inputs or 1 mic input and another line into the second input. And then of course, these are the left and right outputs for your studio monitors. So if you guys have any sort of studio monitors, you can go ahead and plug it in with TRS cables. And of course you have your USB type B. So yeah, we're gonna be going into the rest of the box right here. Okay, so when we go over the box, we have Pro Tools 8 software. I'm not entirely sure if you could already just get this for free online, but here we have the actual software installer. So if we take out this DVD, there's going to be a bunch of sounds onto here. And then training video. This didn't came with one. Weird. But I don't think you really need this anyway, since, it's just a training video. It's not really as important as the, software, just the sounds. But I think I'm gonna be trying to install this onto my computer right now, since I do actually want to check it out. So yeah, and I don't think, and because I know a few people who use Pro Tools, and they said that you can't use Pro Tools without some sort of audio interface or anything that's exclusively Pro Tools. And I don't know, I guess if that's just a way to like stop anti-piracy or something, but who knows? I don't know, at least. So we're gonna be checking that out right now, and so let's just put this to the side. So I'm not entirely sure what this is. Oh, so it's just learning how to plug in your freaking audio interface. Some sort of code, old code, warranty stuff. Oh, so there's a setup guide if you want to go through the actually learning how to use it. Bunch of other little guides, and the cables. So it has been opened. So it looks like it's been used, but they put it in a box to donate it instead of selling it. That's kind of weird. So we have the, USB cable, which has the little, it should have the, yeah, there it is. It has that little part to stop a bit of static. And it comes with a line, aux cable to line. So yeah, that's nice. That's a nice color. What is it, brass? And so what we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna be plugging it into our computer and seeing if it works with Pro Tools, and comparing it to my Scarlett 2i2. Okay, so here we are on our desktop with Pro Tools installed, and mind you, I haven't actually plugged in my audio interface yet, so what I'm going to do first is go ahead and launch it up and see if we really do need an audio interface to even use the software. Okay, so here we are. It looks like we really do need the audio interface to even launch up Pro Tools. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and plug in my audio interface and see what happens. Okay, so here we are on the computer again, and then as you can see, when we go to our audio settings, you can see that the new audio interface is outputting on this one. So right now on OBS, I have my Focusrite as the input for the video that you're watching right now, and for output right now is the audio interface. But just to hear stuff that I really do need to hear, then I'm just gonna put it back to my Focusrite, and then we're gonna click OK and see what happens. Okay, so now we just need to, it looks like we actually need to put in our code that supposedly came in with our Pro Tools audio interface. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so here's the setup guide, and on the back cover of this, there's the activation key. So this is that, yeah, authorization code. I hope this code isn't used, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, and let's see if we're able to start up this audio interface. I think it worked. So then we're gonna go ahead and press create blanks. No, let's go just do that. Who cares? Okay, so I honestly could not figure out how to input a mic onto this. So so what I'm going to do now is actually just give a little bit of a test on OBS. So right now the audio you're hearing is from the actual audio interface. So we're not on my Focusrite anymore, we're on the DigiDesign. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and give you guys a bit of a test now that I couldn't really figure out, and we're going to be doing it on OBS. So as you can see, we have our device as DigiDesign Mbox 2 on our audio properties. So basically the audio that you're hearing right now is from the audio interface that we just unboxed. So this one, and the mic is going to be the ST51 by Sterling Audio, and yeah, we're going to be testing out some audio, so let's go ahead and do that. Make sure to like and subscribe to Internet Ivan for more reviews, unboxings, and tutorials. Make sure to like and subscribe to Internet Ivan for more unboxings, tutorials, and reviews. I don't know if you guys were able to tell a difference, but from what I could tell, I feel like the Mbox 2 was still a bit quieter, and even though I had the gain set at half and at the same distance between both of the comparisons, it was still a bit lower, and to even make the sound hearable in the audio that you guys were hearing earlier that wasn't raw, I had to raise it up a bit in the video software. So I don't know why it does that. You're probably gonna have to do a bit of finicking around to make the audio sound good when you're recording. But really, in terms of like actual quality, there really isn't too much of a difference. So if you're thinking of getting more of like an older one instead of getting a newer audio interface, go ahead. It's not really that much of a difference. So if you're still looking into buying an audio interface, you should probably go ahead and look for the Hughes market and look for something cheaper, because there really isn't much of a difference and you're still getting the same kind of sound quality. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this review, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.